welcome to Comfort Life Channel. I'm so happy to see you here today. I do hope that you're staying nice and warm, as I personally so tired of waiting for the springtime when it's finally gonna show up, because this February month in New York City is just very cold. In today's video, I decided to talk to you a little bit about acne-prone skin, and I believe everybody or almost everyone knows what that means. And in this video, I would like to just compare a little bit three different maybe considered most effective acne treatments as tea tree oil, salicylic acid, and benzoyl peroxide. And I'm also going to show you some really effective treatments and things I'm using daily on my skin. As yes, unfortunately, I do have an acne-prone skin, and these things really help me a lot, you know, on a daily basis to keep my skin as clean as it's just possible. I would love to start with benzoyl peroxide. Well, I really find this treatment very effective, especially if you have moderate to really severe acne. The reason why benzoyl peroxide really works that well on your skin is that because it actually promotes the oxygen environment on the surface of your skin, and acne bacteria cannot survive in this oxygen environment. So that's why your breakouts are reduced, and it prevents your skin from being clogged. And to top that all off, benzoyl peroxide also has exfoliating properties. For your information, there are three types of different benzoyl peroxide. Actually, it is percentage. I'm talking about the percentage. It could be 2.5%, it could be 5%, and it could be 10% of benzoyl peroxide. You need to use each percentage according to how sensitive your skin is and how severe your acne is. For example, if you're having sensitive skin and you're using benzoyl peroxide way too often, or you're using it all together with other acne treatments, it might really cause irritation on your skin, even swelling, and of course the dryness. I think it's the worst disadvantage of all when you're using benzoyl peroxide. It does help you with the acne, but the dryness it leaves after it's really hard to deal with after all. It's like it's exfoliating, I don't know, like 10,000 layers of your skin. And so the drying is bad and the peeling. But on the other hand, if you're having oily skin and you use it the right way in moderation and you don't have that sensitive skin, this is really a cure for the acne. Of course, here I'm talking about spotted treatments. I'm not saying you're getting a benzoyl peroxide cream and you use it just entirely all over your face as a moisturizer. No, you never do that. The next thing I'm going to talk about is going to be salicylic acid. This is actually my favorite one, because although I do have an acne-prone skin, I don't have severe acne, and I could say I have like no from moderate, it depends. My acne are usually either hormonal or, you know, it happens when I touch my face a lot, you know, when you sit like that in front of the computer and, you know, you're just rubbing one area, and then it's probably 80% I'm gonna have something in that area I'm touching. So, and also, unfortunately, sometimes if, let's say, I use some new type of hair product, let's say hairspray, I might have acne in this area, or even like, you know, in my hair. This is actually very disgusting to me, so I'm not really using that many of the hair products. I usually have 3 of my favorites and I just stick to them. But you know, occasionally you want to try something new, and I really become very upset when that happens. In my case with hormonal acne, they tend to be very huge, and you know, this type of acne that is just very deep inside, and it hurts, and it looks like it would never even grow or cure. Just one after another I had them, and it was really a disaster. It was so bad, because this type of things you cannot really mask with any foundation or any concealer. Nothing will really help you with that case. So, and of course, if you're having these type of things and you treat in one area for that long, you cannot use benzoyl peroxide that often, because my skin also is, I could say that it's sensitive. It's usually normal and a little bit oily in the T-zone during summertime, but in winter time, mostly my skin, except for the T-zone, is very dry. You know, due to the cold winter months, due to the heat, and many other things. So of course, if I'm using benzoyl peroxide very often, I would have really, you know, huge peeling on my skin. And when I'm treating, let's say, one acne for a couple of weeks, when I used to do that, it would really literally end up with, you know, with a hole in my face and just more peeling around. So I definitely needed to find something else, and salicylic acid really was a lifesaver for me, because it is good for people. Actually, it's good for people with more sensitive skin, and it's good when you're having, you know, really mild to moderate acne. The main advantage of salicylic acid is that it does not cause excessive dryness of your skin and that peeling. Basically, salicylic acid is the exfoliator. It is known as BHA. As you know, I have a video about the exfoliators AHA and BHA, so that one is a BHA. It's actually does not kill the acne bacteria, but what it does is really exfoliating the surface of your skin and the deeper layers of your skin so well that all the dead skin is gone, and your skin is like more glowing and it doesn't get clogged, and of course it prevents your skin from being congested. And now let's have a few words about tea tree oil. So tea tree oil sounds like something, you know, more natural acne remedy, and there's been a lot of studies that prove that it really helps to kill acne bacteria. And tea tree oil is essential oil from the plant. You know, forgive me if I'm wrong. I think it's comes from the Melaleuca plant, which is native to Australia. And the reason I like tea tree oil is because if you use it the right way, it will not cause the irritation and dryness of your skin, and it really does the job perfectly well in terms of acne. When I'm saying that you need to use it the right way, I mean that of course you need to find out if you have sensitive skin or not, because if you have very oily skin, you have very severe acne, you could definitely use it. Just, you know, get 100% pure Australian tea tree oil, and you could either dilute it with water or maybe not. Always use it on the dry skin, and just use a cotton pad and apply it, you know, it's just like spot treatment on the affected area. And you could do it at night. It really smells very nicely, but there are many other ways you could use it. If you want to dilute it, the right way to dilute is to use 5%, like 5 parts of tea tree oil to 95 parts of water. Let's say 5 milliliters of tea tree oil and 95 milliliters of water. So that's gonna give you a perfect 5% tea tree oil. And the way you could also use it, the easiest way, I think, you could add it to your cleansers. That's pretty easy. You can make a natural scrub using, like, you know, organic honey. You could use it there. Instead of honey, you could use sugar, add some olive oil or sesame oil, and then add a little bit of tea tree oil in it, and that's going to be a perfect scrub. You could use it in the clay mask, just mix it. The green clay powder works really the best for acne, so just mix a little bit of tea tree oil in it. You could again just apply a simple mask of organic honey, which also has antibacterial properties, together with the tea tree oil. You could mix it together with yogurt and put it on your skin. And I think, you know, so many other things. Basically all your favorites, you could add some tea tree oil to them. If we compare benzoyl peroxide with tea tree oil, there's been a research where 2 groups of people had a treatment of 5% tea tree oil in the gel form with 5% of benzoyl peroxide gel. The results showed that the group of people who used the benzoyl peroxide, they had better better acne treatment, better results. The oiliness was lessened significantly in the group of people using benzoyl peroxide. But the negative effect is that, well, of course, people using tea tree oil also had lots of improvements. But the negative effect of benzoyl peroxide is that people who were using it too much or together with other treatments, they also got very irritated skin. You know, that dryness, redness. I even feel sometimes if let's say I use benzoyl peroxide with something else, let's say with the exfoliator, if I exfoliate my skin and then I put benzoyl peroxide, I really feel like this burning, and it doesn't really feel good, because I feel that my skin is getting irritated, and that's not what you want to do towards your skin. And the group that was using tea tree oil, they had almost no side effects. So basically it helped with the acne, and it didn't cause this excessive dryness and irritation. So for all of you, I would like to recommend, if you need to use benzoyl peroxide, it is a very good thing to do, but start with 2.5% of benzoyl peroxide gel, and continue with the 5%, and then maybe with the 10%, because some people won't even need a stronger formula, but your skin will already benefit from the 2.5%. So instead of just making your skin irritated, and you don't really want to do that to your skin, just start with the 2.5% of benzoyl peroxide and see how that goes. So and now I would like to show you what are my favorite things that I'm using for my skin.